Hello everyone and welcome back to Adventures with Clive. And in the previous episode, we went through Joaquin's Rest, and we also met with the Githyanki, and now we are here on the trail to the monastery, and we also talked with this lady here, and she gave us a quest to get a Githyanki egg. So now, here we are on the trail, and there's two ways we can go. We can go towards the Moonrise Towers, or we can go up to the creche. The creche is up here, and it's really up to you. The creche is not necessary, but it is beneficial. There is some quests that you can do there. You're going to encounter quite a few challenges as well, so I would be a little careful with that. But one important thing is that there is an item there that is incredibly powerful. So at this point here, there's a cable car wheel, and we can try to get this thing working. The cable car goes up and down this little mountain here. It's a quick way to get back and forth. And we got it. And we can spin it, and it's going to come up and down here, and we can get on it and then go back down. That's one way. If you didn't pass this check, you will want to go around. And so let's go around, because there's also a quest on the way there. There's a few things too. You can get some chests and stuff as you pass along this area. So I'd, kind of recommend going around unless you really want to skip through this stuff. And you just need to cross this little bridge here and jump across. It's not a very long jump. Okay. There are some traps here too. There's like 2 traps here or 3 traps here. Okay, there we go. And you want to go to this Bluejay. That's the first quest area. I think we lost some people here. Oh, there we go. I don't know why they didn't make it. Alright, let's get them back here. So let's get Speak with Animal. You can use a potion. You can use Barbarian. Alright.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
Okay, so this bird gives you a quest, and he's obviously lying to you during this part, but if you're going to be up there and you need to take care of those enemies anyways, it's probably worth getting it. So we can just tell him, did someone steal something from you?
Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
I can't help but notice you have a nest right there.
Oh, sure, a nest. But it's not my nest. That's up on the roof with the eagles. Eagles are pricks.
I can fight the eagles and get your nest back.
You? Kill an eagle? But if you think you can, then please kill the eagles. They're the worst.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the roof. Rude bastards, those eagles. Deserve a little comeuppance.
Alright, there is a key in here as well. Grab this too.
Oh yeah.
Some apples and stuff and arrows on the ground. Okay, so that's really the only quest that you get from over here. Oh, another jump here. You don't need any enhancements to get across that. Everyone should be able to get across, even with a pretty low strength rating. Okay, so now we're at the monastery, and the monastery, we can go up here. This will take us up to where the cable cart landed, and there's actually a little place up here, a little monument that you can loot. There's some potions Arcane Cultivation. I think there's even, yeah, Greater Healing. So you can grab those if you want. Then you come down here. If you did just do the cable cart, you have to go back up to get to the Bluejay. And then down here is where the monastery is. And there is a waypoint. Alright, and you can go up to the top there. There's like little vines. Or you can go through one of these windows. There's two ways to get into the monastery. And there's a little autosave as well. You can see in the minimap there's a bunch of enemies in here. The Kobolds. So we'll have to take care of them. But there's going to be a little cutscene here.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Alright, so that was the little scene that kind of sets the tone for what's been happening here. If you have Lae'zel on there, she's going to talk to you about that scene.
I guess.
You can't go through these doors, they're locked, they have enchanted security on them. So we have to go through, where's Will at? Will, what are you doing? I'll get Will down here and then we'll just cut back. Okay, we got Will, so let's get through this window here. And do a double jump. And there's a kobold here. See, he's sleeping. It's gonna be quite a few of these guys that are drunk off the wine. So, for the most part, it shouldn't be too difficult to kill these. They're not very tanky. Okay. Alright, so let's try to kill them. Probably the ones up top should be the ones we want to kill first. Okay, so that's the initial ones, and there are some in the barrels as well, so we have to check the barrels, and yeah, it should be pretty simple. You can kind of see them gulping stuff, so there's quite a few little barrels here. There's one over here, slurp, and then there's one here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go through and clear this place up, and then I will loot up the bodies, and there's also some different items you can get from here, but this is not like the main part of the area that you'd want to spend too much time in, so I'll be back when I am done. Alright, once you've cleared out that place, You just want to make sure that you grab this ceremonial mace. You're going to need this very soon. It's a part of a quest chain for this area. And really there's not much else. There's just a bunch of daggers and stuff, which probably isn't worth picking up. So over here, we can go outside and go up to the top. This way, I believe. We want to get up to the next floor. There's going to be even more enemies up here. And if you were to come in from the other way, you come in through this room right here. So we did get a perception fail. I think there's an item in here somewhere. Okay, so there's a broken door. Somebody's missing. Karlach?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Everybody keeps going missing. Alright, let's find... let's get Scratch in here. Oh, they got it, finally. Yes, Scratch would have saw it. So there is a hidden chest here. We want to break these though, so let's get Karlach over here. We don't want to stealth. We want everybody to go in combat. And we're going to go through this door here. Kind of hear a noise. Yeah, something's crying. So in here it's gonna be a bunch of enemies. Let's just open the door. Alright, so we can see that there's these Gremishkas. And there are two things you don't want to do. If you use magic, it empowers them. So you want to be careful with that. I'm going to just use Shadowheart and try to get a magic off before... Actually, know what? I'm just going to do... Start with a throw. Alright, so you have all these cats, and we're now in combat with them. That you can definitely just destroy them. They do have a high rating. Oh, why is he outside? He's like the last one. Let's move in a little bit closer. They do have a pretty good defense, but you should be fine though. Alright, so that is all the cats. There's a lot of things in here you can loot. And of course, Scratch is like picking up on something over here. This is where you would come in, if you came in from the other side. So what we want to look at first is, in here is a book. This is Holy Blood. And this book's going to give us a clue to how to find a specific item. And that item is in the monastery. That's really why you come up here first, is you don't want to mess with the creche. At the very least, you can just come in here and get this item. Alright, the book just talks about there being an artifact, a cudgel, and it being locked away nearby. And that cudgel is pretty powerful, and so it's definitely worth grabbing. I think it's one of the items that you can use throughout the game. So there's a few things in here I'm going to have to loot. There's a little door back here you can go into. And then there's the cats, and there's like money and stuff on the ground. I'm going to do that. I'm going to loot this place up, and then we'll head on back out this way. Alright, now that we've looted this place up, there are actually quite a few things that you can get in here. There's a lot of books and stuff that you can read as well. So there's like things like this potion of animal speaking recipe, which you probably already have, but it's just another way you can find things. There's a lot of knowledge and stuff in this monastery, which is kind of neat. So the next room we want to go to is going to be in here. And this is going to give us kind of the biggest clue to this monastery and what its purpose is. There's also a book in the previous place that you can pick up from the locked door. And that's going to talk about this Light of Lathander. And the Light of Lathander is a weapon, a powerful weapon that can destroy things from far away. Alright, so on here, there's a stained glass mirror or window.
Monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
So we can examine the image of the marked Dawnmaster steed.
The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
And let's look at the picture.
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
And then expect it.
Dawnmaster Vassaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away.
Then we look at the last one.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name.
Alright, so that kind of gives us an idea of that these weapons they're holding. And it shows you, like, each weapon has like a place. So there's these 4 different pillars here. And one of them already has a sword on it. So we know that this guy has a sword, and there's a sword right here. Okay, so we have to match up the plaques with the people in here. So you have to kind of know what each person's holding, and then you're able to read the person's name.
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
So Dawnmaster Stockhold is holding a mace, and so we're therefore able to put the mace onto this platform. And we already have a sword, and then we have to find 2 more items that go along with this. And one of them is missing, so we'll have to come back and find that out, but I'll show you where that is. And eventually you get to open this door, and this door is going to tell you all about the item that we're looking for. There's also some little tidbits and clues that you can find on the ground here. There's an old key over here. You don't want to take these ceremonial items. You want to keep them on here, and then eventually you can grab them. And then, yeah, Scratch is going to go outside. Let's just do a quick rest. I'm like running out of rests. What are you looking for, Scratch? Oh, another mound. Okay. Nope, don't talk to her. Okay, I think we should be fine to go upstairs. This is going to take us to another fight. So let's go up here. I think Scratch is going to be stuck down there. Oh, this is the chest area. Another gate. Alright, let's unlock this gate.
Breathe deep.
This is one of the places where you really want to have like enhanced jump, and then you want to have all these different enhancements to your character. So like featherfall. Scroll of Revivify. So above us is some creatures, which is the eagles. So we'll have to go there. So let's just pop Featherfall instead of having to jump all the way back down. The pathing in this place is a little weird too. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we have to go upstairs. So there's a couple ways upstairs. We can go back out to the outside area and then climb up the vines, which is probably the best thing to do. There's another door here. Yeah, this is just a side door. So the best thing probably to do is just go out to this way, I believe. And there's some vines right here. Kind of went the long way, didn't I? We already have that one. This takes us to the very top. And then the very top, we just got XP for being up here. Okay, so the very top, there's a dagger and a long sword. They're both rusty though. That's not what you need. You need actually ceremonial items or like +1 items. The eagles have one of them. And the last one is guarded by an armor. Alright, so let's go up to the eagles. That's probably the best thing to do. I don't know where Scratch is going. He just like takes off. So up here is an eagle. We can talk to the eagles. They're not hostile, but they do have an item that we need. So that's going to be, you know, a downside for them, because if I go into the nest, it's going to trigger their actions. We can do animal handling. It's going to require a check. An 18. Unlikely we're going to pass this, but who knows. Oh, we did get it. Wow. Okay.
The eagle seems satisfied, but keeps a watchful eye on you.
So if we go near the nest, we're going to get attacked by the eagles, but the eagles do have the item that we need. They have this ceremonial warhammer. So that's one thing. So this is why I said getting the Bluejay quest is worth it, just because you get experience for it. And you wind up fighting the eagles anyways. And there's actually quite a few eagles. So you're going to be fighting a lot of them. So I guess we can just go in and see how this goes. Can we get this warhammer? Nope, it's going to be stealing. We're going to have to fight these guys no matter what. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I believe there are more eagles, but I think we stopped the ancient eagle from summoning them. There's like a call out, and then if we don't kill him fast enough, he'll summon more.
I've got a long road ahead.
So we can go over here, just avoid the twisting vines. And now we have the warhammer, and that's kind of what you need to do. The little Bluejay is here now. So we can talk with him.
Glorious! Feathers bloody everywhere, mate! Feels good to be home in my nest.
You can, kick him out, but glad I could help.
I wish there was something I could give you in return. Oh, tell you what. When I escaped the eagles, I spotted something buried near that ferry dock. Might be worth a look.
Alright, so it tells you the location of a cache. Oh, somebody walked through the vines, didn't they? Yep. Alright, we are kind of like low on spells, I believe. It's safe to stay here and camp. There's not really anything timed outside here. So I'm going to do a quick rest, and then we'll come back, and I'm going to have to go to get the last item that we need to unlock that door. Alright, we did take our long rest, and everybody's buffed up, so we should be good to go to the next section. So let's get our...
No, never mind.
Let's get down here. I'm just going to use Feather Fall because I don't want to take any damage. We should be able to jump over here. Yeah, there we go. had to switch to the bird because it's incredibly hard for the dog to get around in this area. These guys are still... Alright, let's just get these guys down here. That should be everybody, I think. Yeah, everybody's down here. Okay, so the next part we have to do is go over here. Jump across here. Let's see. Holy Lance Helm. Okay. Well, let's head through this door. Perception. There's a crumbling wall here. There we go. So we can get Karlach to kind of break through this for us. Switch back to her weapon. And she can go in first. And so yeah, there's this Guardian. So there's this Ceremonial Battle Axe, and this is going to be the thing we need. Can I shoot him from out here? Alright, so that is all the items. We have all of the... We have the mace that we got, and we also have the hammer, warhammer, and now the axe. So that should be everything. And we can loot this place up. There's not really much in here. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, so let's go back up to the chamber area, which is going to be over here. So in here where this little stained glass window is. Okay, so this is going to be
Dawnmaster Seed.
Seed. So the only thing that's left that looks like that is going to be the warhammer. So let's just drop this warhammer and drop this battle axe. Okay, and then we can get Karlach to move these things. Let's do the warhammer. Alright, this should work. Okay, so that's the warhammer. And the last one's the axe, so that's going to be the last spot. Alright, and then we get this pouch here. And in the pouch we have this crest, and then we also have this note. And this is progressing the quest line of the item. So let's read this note. Alright, so we now have a journal update for Find the Blood of Lathander. That's really the reason why you come to this area, because that item is really powerful. So you can take everything off now if you wanted to. You can grab all the stuff. It's going to break the enchantment. And yeah. So that's going to be it for outside of here. There's not much else that we can do. It's probably a few things we can loot here and there, but that's really the main part of it. And that's going to be the end of this episode. So we came to the monastery. We did the eagle quest for the Bluejay, which, you know, isn't the most noble of thing, but it's fine. And then we found out that there is an item in the monastery that we can use. And we did the puzzle, and we completed that. So that's going to be it. I thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.